Well, good morning, everybody. I'll show you what I'm up to today. I'm down here on the Farmall, and you know, I always wonder how many hours I put on in a year. I got this brand new hobbs. Been looking for a place to put it. First, I was going to put it down here, but you know, when you go into certain gears, that shifting lever goes up there pretty darn close, so your hand would hit it. So there's really no place in here to put it. There's one that was on one of the old H's out there where it's actually hanging like out here. And I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would miss. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess if you're out far enough, you can get it to miss. But what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it right underneath the actual throttle quadrant up here. I'm going to bolt it onto those two bolts right there. And I'll show you the process here as I go along. So this right here is a piece of chrome moly. It's left over from the airplane build. And basically, this is going to set out here like that. And I'm going to bend it right here. Go back the length of it and then tip it down. Might have to get over here where I got a little more length. But I'm going to lay this out here in a minute. I'm going to actually sand it first so I can have something clear to write on. And I'll be back here when I get it laid out. So I've got this laid out. I don't actually know. This is like almost 3.5 inches. The bottom of that. So anyway, I just made a circle. Gave it 1/8 of an inch extra clearance there. That'll be folded up like that. And then I got about 3/8 of a clearance on the back for the wires, maybe close to half. When I get it all folded up, then I'll mark my 2 bolt holes back here when it's all folded. And I'll drill them and actually trim it to length on the back when I'm all done. So I'm going to do some cutting here. I'm going to leave the camera off because I'm going to be making a lot of sparks. So. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, all I got to do now is tune it up on the grinding wheel. It's pretty close. I'll bring you back. Well, I didn't actually mark a circle center here, so we're going to just we're going to estimate it. We can go just inside the marker line. Boy, I'm pretty close. They're touching. That right there is going to be the center. So, pretty simple procedure. I'll get a prick punch and mark that. And see if I can't find a hole saw that'll cut that. I'll be back. Well, I just used a 2-inch hole saw. It didn't like the chrome moly very well, but after a fashion we got through. So this is actually gonna go like that. No, it's not gonna. It was right before. There we go. It's gonna go like so. We'll paint that up red, stick that in the middle of it. I gotta bend it on them 2 lines. And I think I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna try it cold or not. It's getting up there. Once you get up to about 16th with chrome moly, it gets pretty tough. I think I'll do it with heat probably. So I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, we'll let that air cool for a while. I'll come back and do the other one. And we'll try the second half. Now we'll put that on the anvil. See if we can't flatten out the bottom. Yeah, it came out pretty good. I still got to bend this leg down, but I've got to stand it off so that I can get it a little better. But I'm going to actually shut the camera off and let it cool. Then I'll tackle it. Well, this right here is what I ended up with. I'm going to paint it first before I put it on. But it's going to mount right there. So it'll set back about a ½ inch further. Shouldn't interfere with the steering in any way. So I'll bring you back after I get it painted and get it mounted. Well, that's what it looks like, everybody. Got it on. As you can see, these wires right here are going to be a little close, but put an insulated terminal on them and they'll come right down. We'll tape it right into the old existing wiring harness. And it'll sneak right down, and I'll run one to ground and one to the back side of the switch. And that way when we power the coil, we will power the hobbs, or hour meter, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, yeah, that's what it looks like from here. Well, this right here, when you actually set, this is about what you see. You don't really hardly even see the hobbs. It's kind of behind the steering wheel. But if you just lean back in the seat a little bit, it's right there, big as life. And actually, it looks to me like when I marked it, this is about 3/8 of an inch, and this side here is probably closer to 1/4. I was off a little bit, and it shows up here on the front. You know, it's running to that side a little bit, but it's all right. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to file the holes. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I just got to wire it. And as you can see, my tractor is just like everybody else's. You know, it's old. It's got rust and stuff in the tank. So, got to clean that out. I'm not going to show it to you. I just thought I'd show you the stuff in the bottom. Looks almost like sand, but it's just all pieces of varnish and whatnot. And yeah, so we'll clean her out. I'll be back. Yeah, she's all back on, no leaks. I want to do that while I have plenty of room here. I'm going to put the battery back in because well, I'm not really sure which one of these is the hot. I might be able to look it over, but I don't remember. I was the one wired it, but yeah, gotta shut that damn radio off. Yeah, so I gotta check. I gotta get a light tester out. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna put the battery into it. I'll be back. Yeah, we'll see if this hour meter works. Put the power on. Get up here on the drawbar so we can see. We'll pull the power out. And that dial on the right should move if it's working. I don't know if you can see that little tiny mark moving, but it's walking along. So yeah, that's good. We don't want to burn up the coil and points, but yeah. So anyway, now I'll know how many hours I put on it in a year. Yeah, anyway, that's about it probably for this video. I'm waiting for parts. I still have to go, matter of fact, I'm going to go today and get bearings. They tell me that most of the bearings for this stuff is in. Yeah, I was going to show you the one there that I'm waiting on, but I guess it's in the bag that I take in with me because I want to compare it. And I also bought some high-speed tool steel for these here. And it's all pre-hardened. It's not something that's really workable. It's regular tool steel. And all I got to do is grind that little divot out of it and put a groove in it. And I'll grind that. Can do 90% of it with a grinder. And we can put some brand new shafts into it. So I want this thing to work right. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. We'll talk to you later.